Let's have a check on the two teams. And they've got Nathan D'Alfonso in the lineup, a scorer in Europe for Aston Villa. The top scorer is the tall striker Armand Nwandile. But they've had a problem this morning at centre-back with Ben Hennigan going down with flu. So Michael Nottingham, in his first season of league football, is recalled to the starting lineup. The first-choice defenders, Curtis Tilt and Ollie Turton, are still out injured. Arsenal making 7 changes. Top scorer Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang among those left at home. Aaron Ramsey, strongly linked now with a move to Juventus, is among those called into the starting lineup today, along with keeper Petr Cech and the youngsters Joe Willock and Eddie Nketiah. Unai Emery did opt for the most experienced defence he had available to him, but then Laurent Koscielny was injured in the warm-up, a back injury, so Carl Jenkinson comes in to play his first FA Cup tie for Arsenal for 5 years. Steve McManaman is alongside me. How do Blackpool go about this mission impossible then?
Well, I was speaking to the manager of Blackpool, Terry, just before, an old friend of mine from Liverpool, and you're discussing things with him like you normally would say, Ian, when there's such a gulfing class between the two sides. You have to be strong, you have to be aggressive, you have to work hard, and you have to battle. Whether the quality will then come into it will remain to be seen. But on a difficult night for Blackpool and their fans, you want to shine a light to stand out, and that's what they have to play.
There have been times this season, a bit less so today, when Blackpool's ground, Bloomfield Road, this famous ground, Solihull Moors, so far. Down goes Nketiah and looks up at the referee. It's just outside, I think, from Mike Dean.
Yeah, it was, yeah. He just slows it down, Nketiah. You see, he gets in front, just slows it. Feels the contact. There is a foul. Nice run by Willock.
This is in the Europa League. Jenkinson did well. Maitland-Niles might have gone alone there. Nketiah had another chance and couldn't make that one count either.
Yeah, and he did the right thing, Maitland-Niles, didn't he? Slowed it down, made sure Nketiah was onside. So as you see here, he's just further forwards, isn't he, Nketiah? You can see Maitland-Niles slows it.
Striker, the top scorer, tiptoeing through, and it took a good save by Cech. Otherwise, Blackpool were ahead.
Yeah, talk about the frailties in Arsenal's defence, Ian. But what on earth was Lichtsteiner doing? You see here, he just backs off. Ganangale, look, just backs off, keeps on going, keeps on.
Maitland-Niles harping it on, and a chance here for Nketiah. A big chance as well for the youngster to put his name up in lights.
Yeah, and it's unlike him, Ian. He just didn't even hit the target. But a lovely ball, firstly here, by Ramsey. Nice touch by Maitland-Niles. And that was actually a poor effort, just stretching. Doesn't get it fully under control.
Here's Ramsey, deflected, off the inside of the post, and in the end is Joe Willock with the goal for Arsenal. He reacted very, very quickly. Blackpool were unlucky with the initial deflection, but Willock was sharp.
Yeah, he was very sharp, Joe Willock. Mark Howell couldn't do anything about the free kick. As you can see, it takes a big deflection. Onside, no problem about that. But his reaction was really sharp. I mean, it forced him.
Iwobi. Jenkinson with the header. Maybe should have scored.
Yeah, he should have went on goal. He's trying to head it backwards, I think, to Maitland-Niles, but actually should have scored.
Here's Chris Taylor for Blackpool. Then Jay Spearing. Now Callum Guy. It's good football here. Ball offside against Maitland-Niles.
You see how easy it is, though.
Edge of pace on O'Connor. Gets the cross in. There could have been another for Arsenal. Long ball in. They got in each other's way, rather.
It's a lovely ball in by Taylor.
Iwobi. Very open game, isn't it?
It is. Very enjoyable.
Willock trying to dance through the defence.
Well, this is the area I'd be playing if I'm Blackpool, Ian, behind Jenkinson.
Sharp here at Kolasinac. That's a better ball in. Oh, and Taylor couldn't quite get his feet, so Taylor turns, takes a deflection. Cech had to scramble to save it, but in the end, comfortable enough.
Well, that's the ball they should be playing, though, Ian. Ganandale up there. He's a big, big man. And if you get him in between, Lichtsteiner,
with a not great punch. Guy found a good ball. Feeney's going to try and bend one. Chris Taylor to curl this one in. Chance here, big. Back to Iwobi again, trying to find a little half yard for a shot. He didn't do badly, did he?
No, he did well. Just dragged the shot slightly in, but he did really well. Took his time, dropped his shoulder. When it falls back to him here, you see, can't shoot on his right, pulls it onto his left foot.
Jenkinson cuts it back. Near post flick on by Nketiah. And Willock squeezes it in. He gets another one. Opportunism again, and Arsenal lead 2-0.
Yeah, my only concern, Ian, is whether Iwobi handballs it as he runs forward, controls it on his sort of his knees and his arms. But after that, it was all lovely play. Nice skills by Iwobi to put Jenkinson in, who fizzes it across. And again, you get the rewards at the far post.
In which Stan Mortensen got a hat-trick, statue of him outside the ground. They called it the Matthews final, and Mortensen got a hat-trick. Promising here, Nottingham, oh, big chance, and squandered.
Yeah. Unlucky, just opens his body up. Letting it roll across onto his right foot, just gets under it. Nice play by Spearing. Bowler fizzes it in. You see, he's just trying to open his body up and side-foot it.
Ramsey pulled into a bit of space, got a shot away. The Blackpool may be about to make a substitution.
Collision with El Neni.
Here's D'Alfonso. Nottingham. Particularly somebody like Pauli O'Connor, the young central defender. Yeah. That's him getting it away there in Montpellier's ball. El Neni. Jenkinson's got down the side.
Yeah, he needs to do a bit more, doesn't he?
Here's Iwobi, full of positive running.
A lot of teams, and rightly so.
Offside. D'Alfonso. Oh, good play that by Iwobi, clever. And he was fouled as well. Free kick. We will know that a third goal really will put it to bed. Socrates won the header. Just wanted to do a little too much with it. And then El Neni played in behind Kolasinac to play it across. And the flag is up. And Willock has denied his hat-trick.
Yeah, it was Kolasinac, wasn't it? Initially, the 1-2 between Willock and Lacazette was on, you thought, there. But then this.
Arsenal seeking the goal that would surely put this tie to bed once and for all. It was aimed towards Willock. All close and intricate by Arsenal. Lacazette across the... Lacazette coming on. Better corner this time.
Ball, much better ball.
Attacking.
Pauli O'Connor again, just flicks it. She's with El Neni, just gets away from El Neni. Just gets a slight touch on it. O'Connor.
And always those shirts, as Nonduile wearing it now, the number 21 tries... Attacking Kolasinac and doing it pretty well to El Neni and Socrates and Niles. Still could be something. Once again, Pritchard, much involved since he came on. He waited long enough to do it. Nearly fell for D'Alfonso. Oh, and then Mike. Kolasinac on that hammer of a left foot.
Left foot in swinger.
Lacazette wide. Ramsey's got a chance here. Great save, but turned in by Iwobi. 3-0 to Arsenal. The sub-goalkeeper did everything he could, but it wasn't enough. And Iwobi gets on the score sheet, and Arsenal know that they'll be flying back from Blackpool Airport tonight to Luton in the fourth round of the FA Cup.
Yeah, and it was a nice goal, actually. Really good movement yet again by Arsenal. Nice quick passing. See moving from